What's up my fighters and welcome to Dragon Ball Legends again. My name is Rami the Archer and today my friends we got a brand new banner Ultra Space Time Summon 11. So we are going to take a look at the characters and we will see actually if this banner is worth summoning in or not. So without any more talking, let's just get right into it. So here we are with our banner, and as you can see we have the ticket summon again, which we get actually for every ultra space time summon. However, we have the new habit as well, which is actually the full power summon, where you get actually 999 Z power instead of 600, which is very useful once the banner is useful actually. And we will see if this banner is useful or not. Anyway, we have the normal banner as well, the original one with the daily discount as well. Anyway, let's take a look now at the characters and we will start with Super Saiyan Kid Goku. So basically, his blast attacks are actually 84,000, not any hype actually. 76,000 for the strike attacks, very low actually. There is nothing hype about his stats, nothing. Even his HP is very low actually. Anyway, his arts have actually a new ability that's good, or not a new but an ability for his blast attacks actually, which can destroy a card in your enemy's hand, which is really amazing because it might actually destroy his blast attack, his special move. It might destroy his ultimate. Think if he actually use a Broly and get his ultimate, and you just give him this blast attack and you destroy his ultimate. That will destroy his heart, bro. That would be so awful. Anyway, his tags are actually Saiyan, Super Saiyan GT, Son family. That will be so awful against Chi-Chi actually. Anyway, and kids. Well, this is the first time I think that they add a kid. I don't know if it is for Kid Goku that we get from the Legends Road, but anyway. Alright, so his strikes and his blasts are normal. His special move is as always a Kamehameha that increase your blast damage actually by 20% for 15 timer count, which is actually good. And his special skill is plus 20% to blast damage and plus 10% to blast damage inflicted per blast arts. That's crazy. And what is more crazy is the next sentence actually, which says change own strike arts cards to blast arts. Freaking what the hell is this boy? So up to 50% more blast damage inflicted once you use actually this special skill. That's insane. This is insane actually. This is just insane. Anyway, immeasurable speed with his main ability, so plus 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer count, increase arts card draw speed, and again for 15 timer count and for 5 timer count. So nothing very special about this actually. We will go to his Z ability, Tag Saiyan base strike defense, Tag Saiyan base blast attack and strike defense. Oh god, if you want actually to get the maximum of this boy, the maximum potential, you have actually to make him 5 stars. Because this blast attack is just insane actually. It will just be insane. Anyway, full Saiyan power. The following effects occur from battle start for 60 timer counts, and they are plus 40% to blast damage inflicted. Jesus Christ, that makes them 90% to blast damage inflicted if you use actually this special skill before the 60 timer counts elapsed. Minus 15 to own blast card. Are you kidding with me? That's just insane. Minus 15 to own blast arts cost. How much will it cost then? Will it cost only maybe 9? That's insane, dude. His blast attacks are already insane. You don't need to make them even more insane. And reduce the damage received actually by 20%. That's so awful. That's awful. This guy is insane. Alright, I am getting pumped. plus 15% to damage inflicted. Enough with this damage inflicted plus. Enough. Enough. For 15 timer counts. Every time a blast art card is drawn. Jesus. While this character is on the battlefield. Alright? So this boy is actually insane. This boy is insane when it comes to blast attacks. This is crazy. His blast attacks will be just so destruction. This boy will destroy actually the new Gogeta. Unfortunately, he will destroy the new Gogeta. So if you ask me, this boy is absolutely worth summoning for. He is absolutely worth summoning for. So let's take a look at the second character. Alright, so our second character is actually Super Saiyan Vegeta with a new suit, which personally I don't like because I like him in the fighting suit more. Let me know your opinion about his suit in the comment section below. Anyway, his stats are actually bad. His blast attacks are freaking 80,000, which isn't good at all for a blast attacker. His strikes are 75,000, not good at all. His health is 830,000, well, not bad actually, but it is pretty decent. Anyway, he doesn't have any abilities for his arts. He has actually the Saiyan, the Vegeta family, Super Saiyan and GT tags to his arts. Strikes normal, blasts normal. Gallic gun as always, a freaking Gallic gun. Anyway, his Gallic guns was actually inflicts the enemy with attribute downgrade plus 20% to blast damage received. Okay, that will work actually pretty amazing with the new Super Saiyan Goku. And his special skill will be inflict all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 25% to blast damage received. So freaking Gallic gun and freaking special skill will make the enemy just destroyed when it comes to blast attacks, and get your freaking Goku again in the battle and you destroyed your enemy. You just destroyed him. Alright, so his main ability, Warrior Living with Pride. There is one thing that you can't get from a Saiyan, his pride. Alright, so his main ability will restores your own ki by 60%. That's very useful, especially when you are in a combo actually. And it will actually inflict the enemies with attribute downgrades. Can you stop with those freaking downgrades? Come on! And it is for blast damage. Dude, this guy will destroy your enemies' blast damage received, and your Goku will destroy the enemy. Seriously, this is actually a very good duo to go with. Anyway, inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrades minus freaking 80% to health restoration. Are you kidding with me? Hello, Senior Super Perfect Cell, you aren't super perfect anymore. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 5 to substitution count. Okay, that's pretty decent. Alright, so the ability plus 20% to tag Saiyan base blast attack, which is good actually. Plus 22% to tag Saiyan base blast attack and defense during battle. Okay, this is a new habit actually which they had, which is actually giving two abilities or two tags to different characters once they actually reach a certain amount of stars. The only character that I liked this thing about is actually Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, because he gets his freaking new tag on 3 stars, not 5 stars, dude, 3 stars. That's actually very amazing, because once it gets to 5 stars, it gets actually a little bit wheel. Anyway, let's go actually to his unique abilities. So, Unfading Fighting Spirit. Yes, inflicts enemy with attribute. Okay. Every time this character uses a blast arts card. Okay, are you kidding with me? Hopefully, Hopefully, I hope that it will stack, because if it doesn't stack, that won't be nice actually. Anyway, while this character is on the battlefield, the following effects occur every time the enemy uses a strike card. Are you kidding with me? plus 15 plus 15% to blast damage inflicted. My goodness, this is insane. Those new characters are insane actually. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade minus 70% to key recovery. Seriously. For 2 timer count, but still. Minus 70% to key recovery. That's insane. Anyway. Strike cost up. Okay. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 3 to strike arts cost when this character enters the battlefield. So each time you get him into the battlefield, your enemy will get a freaking plus 3 to strike arts cost. That's crazy. That's not very crazy actually, but with all those abilities he gets extremely crazy. So is this character useful and worth summoning in for? Okay, well, he isn't a very hype character as himself actually, but if you get him with Super Saiyan Goku, which we spoke about previously in this video, he would be actually extremely useful. So if you are going to go with him as a duo with the new Super Saiyan Goku, that would be perfect actually. Otherwise, as a character, his stats aren't actually that useful, and he won't be very useful actually as a character alone. But he would be a very useful character with any blast damage character. So with freaking Super Broly, with the freaking Super Saiyan Gogeta, the new one that we got actually, he will be extremely useful with them, but he won't be a very good character alone. So let's go to our third character. Alright, so our third character is Hyper Meta-Rilldo, and let's take a look at his stats. 85 for strikes, not bad actually, very good actually. 75 for his blast attacks, pretty decent for a striker actually, and his health isn't that good. He doesn't have any abilities for his arts, and he have actually merging and GT character tags. I am actually very hype about the merging, because this is the first time I think we get a merging character, and once we get actually the Potara rings, I think that they will be actually a merging tags, because they aren't fusion, they don't fuse actually, they merge. So I think that they will be a merging tags, and they might become something once we get them actually. Anyway, his strikes, okay, he has something here. He has a chance actually to inflict heavy bleed, which is very useful actually. His blasts are actually normal. His special move will inflict actually downgrade 50% to health restoration, which is actually very useful against the regeneration. This guy will be extremely useful against the Super Perfect Cell. And his special skill will increase his strike damage 20% and his special move 20%. That's very amazing actually. So, going to his abilities. Main ability, Machine Planet Commander. Draw a strike art, okay, very useful. Restores on key by 40%, very good actually in the combo, because you will get a strike card so that you can complete even more, and you will get the key to use it actually, and you will gain actually 40% to damage inflicted, so that's extremely useful actually, and you will gain 70% chance to inflict heavy bleed for 20 timer counts, so that's just insane. That's insane actually. His D ability is 22% plus to the element red base strike attack and defense. That's very useful actually. It will be very extremely useful for the red characters, because most of them, I don't know if we have actually any red character that is a blaster actually. Let me know in the comment section below if there is any red character that is a blast attacker. Anyway, Goku, base form Broly, Fury, Super Gogeta are actually all strikers. I don't know if we have any blasters. Let me know in the comment section. Anyway, if he gets to 5 stars, he will increase actually 8% 8% to the base strike attack and defense, which is actually very amazing. He doesn't get any new attacks and no new abilities actually, so he will just increase 8%, but 8% is very unique actually. Most of the characters increase only 2 or 3%. Anyway, his unique abilities: plus 50% to strike damage inflicted for 20 timer count when this character enters the battlefield. This is insane, considering that he is actually a striker and his strike can increase anyway with his main ability, actually 50%. So yeah, basically that's just insane actually. Anyway, applies attribute upgrade minus 100% to enemy's cover. So basically, if the enemy uses a cover, especially when it comes actually to Piccolo, because the green Piccolo can actually increase his defense until the combo ends. So basically this guy will destroy this thing as well. So this guy is actually extremely useful against the regeneration team. This guy will destroy the regeneration team. Anyway, nullifies enemies, restores own health when it reaches 0. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is just insane. So Damaso, Vegeta and Hercules, all of them are actually reviving after days. They won't be able to revive once this guy actually hit them. And this effect will not be actually cancelled. It can't be cancelled. So basically, once you get Damaso's health to around 0, get this character in, give him a hit, and he will die. He won't be able actually to restore his health. He won't be able to revive. He will just die. So this guy can actually run from the punishment of the gods. Anyway, his second unique ability is nullifies abnormal conditions. Very amazing actually, that's very useful. And restores on health by 10% when this character is switched to standby. Seriously, dude, seriously. You get hit by your enemy by a strike attack or a blast attack, and then you switch, you get your own health back. This is insane actually, this is insane, but you will put your other character actually in danger, so don't go on and use this a lot. But anyway, once you change him, you will get your health back. That's crazy, 10% of your health will be back. So is this character useful actually and worth to summon for? Well, he is extremely useful actually, especially against the regeneration team. So he will be the end of the regeneration team actually. So basically, is this banner worth summoning for? Well, it is. All of the characters in it are actually extremely useful and very good. They have their own unique abilities, and they are actually very useful for the new meta in the PvP. So yeah, basically, if you want actually to summon for them, go on and summon. They are very useful and they are worth summoning for. However, for me, I won't actually summon here in this banner. I will wait until I get those tickets and summon in them. If I get the characters that I want, which are actually hybrid, not hybrid, Hyper Meta-Rilldo and Super Saiyan Goku. If I get one of those or both of them, because we are going to get actually 2 tickets, so if I get one of them or both of them, I am not going to summon in the banner, which is here. If I don't get, I will actually summon. So I am not going to summon in the full power banner, because I want to wait first, summon in the ticket, see what I am going to get, and then actually decide if I am going to go to summon in it or not. So as for you, it's up to you actually. I would recommend you to do the same as me, because it's way better for your chrono crystals. But if you are hype about those characters and if you really want them, they are very useful, they are very good, and you will have actually a lot of advantages from them. So yeah, basically I won't tell you that you don't need to summon here. If you want to summon, go ahead and summon other, and I wish you actually the best of luck with it. So yeah, basically with that being said, that was everything for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you got any useful information from it, or if you enjoyed it, please support me by subscribing my channel so that I can deliver more content with better value for you guys to help you more with Dragon Ball Legends. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video of Dragon Ball Legends.